Michael Jerome Reese Page, popularly known as Venom, is a professional kickboxer, boxer, and mixed martial artist. He is known in the MMA community for his unorthodox fighting style, which stems from freestyle kickboxing and sports karate. He trains with London shoot fighters in England and fights for the Bellator organization and earns a fortune with it. In the video today, we will look inside the millionaire lifestyle of Michael Page. Before the Bellator 120 fight, the organization's first pay-per-view event, people had heard about Michael Page's unique fighting style. Michael Page comes from an early experience with one-off fights, but hearing from him is one thing and watching him fight is quite another. After his fight against Ricky Rainey, fans saw a unique fighter. Michael Page describes his discipline as a style of kickboxing that was created from a hodgepodge of Taekwondo, karate, and kung fu styles that compete according to a series of rules of valuation and high precision. Michael has always been creative with his fight style, a truth that many other point fighting enthusiasts can attest to. He relies on his elusive movements and knockout power to take down opponents. Apart from this, he often engages in plays when struggling to stay focused, which makes his opponents nervous and enrages the crowd. The Londoner, who has been fighting men since he was 13, has built a reputation for being one of the most exciting fighters in MMA, establishing himself as one of the biggest names in sport outside of the UFC, with a style he cannot help but gain attention. In a sport that encourages and rewards unbridled aggression, patience is an often underestimated attribute. Page's ability to contextualize his own career and the advancement of his skills is perhaps a trait he developed in his early days. The son of martial arts parents and nephew of Kung Fu master Stan Brown, Page began his own training at the age of 3, but says it was unnatural. He has had 11 wins in his career from 11 games, and that is a 100% record. He won 7 times by knockout and 2 times by submission. He will not stop here though, and he is waiting for big games on his road to glory. He has been named Venom after looking at his fights, and he is the real most valuable player. Page received the moniker Venom from fellow kickboxer Marvin Francis in homage to the film 5 Deadly Venoms. Apart from this, Page won 10 world championships in kickboxing. His first championship was at the US Open ISKA World Martial Arts Championships in the year 1998 in Orlando, Florida, when he was just 12 years old. Michael has been competing around the world from a very young age, where he has had a lot of time to develop his fighting style and become acclimated to competition environments in all different climates and time zones. Michael Page's father is a Kung Fu master, and his brothers are also kickboxing champions, so it was natural for Michael to follow suit. Page trains at London shoot fighters, which some other notable fighters like Carlos Vermola, John Hathaway, Marius Sarumskis, James Thompson, and Mustafa Al-Turk also train at. He made his pro MMA debut in the year 2012, winning with an impressive 540-spin kick knockout in the UC MMA promotion. When Michael is not traveling or competing, he enjoys instructing and coaching in his academies. This allows for him to pass on his skills and experience to other aspiring martial artists, some as young as 5 years old. Since he is considered to be one of the greatest fighters in history, Michael Page is one of the richest kickboxers and is listed by most popular kickboxers. Michael Page's net worth is approximately $9 million. Michael Page's income source is mostly from being a successful fighter. However, due to massive fan following on social media, Michael Jerome Reese Page generates a good amount of money from them. However, recently Michael Page has made an announcement where he agrees with Jake Paul, saying that MMA fighters are underpaid. He says that they need to get paid much more than they are at the moment for the work and risk that they take. He said that he was willing to fight Jake Paul not only for the money, but for the reputation of all the professional fighters. Michael considers himself a showman. He is often cited as saying he loves to entertain, and if he could sing, he would embody that craft to the fullest also, whether performing for a small cafe or a large televised promotion. His goal is to become the biggest name in mixed martial arts and diversify his career by bringing his skill set to film and television along the way. Most of all, he hopes to inspire generations of martial artists to come, both inside and outside of the cage. When Michael is not traveling or competing, he enjoys instructing and coaching in his academies. This allows for him to pass on his skills and experience to other aspiring martial artists, some as young as 5 years old. Michael constantly seeks out avenues of inspiration that bolster recognition of his identity as a professional martial artist. With this, we come to the end of the video. Although Michael Page may not be in his best position right now, he will always be valued. Thank you for watching. We hope to see you in our next video.